Hello, my name is Stella, and I'll tell you about the leaders during World War II. And I want to ask about, do you know anything about leaders during World War II?
Yes, I know.
Then I'll tell you. There are two leaders during World War II. First, Adolf Hitler. Second, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. First, Hitler's life. His childhood. He was born in 20th April 1889, and his dream was artist. And his military. When he applied to art school, he refused to it, so he joined Nazis, and he had a dream, a world conquest. So he murdered many Jews. Next is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was born in 30th January 1882, and his house was rich, so he was overprotecting from his mother, so he don't have any time to play with his friends. Roosevelt's school. He went to Harvard University and became a member of a National Assembly. His military. Unfortunately, he was stricken by polio, though he did president for 12 years. And when Japan attacked America, he announced he had joined World War II, and he was an active military leader. As you can see my presentation, you can see two kinds of great leaders, and I thought about I was some kind of respect, but toward them, but a little bad. Thank you for listening.
My name is Esther. Today I will talk about the life of Winston Churchill, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Joseph Stalin, and Adolf Hitler. How much do you know about World War II? And do you ever think about World War II? Then how much do you know? Where I'm going to introduce our related figures with World War II. Listen carefully and imagine about World War II. From now on, I will start the story of World War II. First, Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin grew up with numerous health issues. He launched a 5-year plan to change the Soviet Union. He was a member of Bolshevik Party. Joseph Stalin made an liberality treaty before the war. Second, Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was born in Easter Sunday, and he wanted to be an artist, but he became Chancellor of Germany. Adolf Hitler was willing leader of producing the World War II. Today we can say he is a war prisoner. He became general overseeing of Germany. Third, Winston Churchill. Churchill had a speech program that affected his education. Churchill joined the British cavalry. Churchill wrote about World War II. The book became very popular. Finally, Franklin Roosevelt. Roosevelt's school is in Germany, not in US. For education, Franklin Roosevelt went to Harvard University. Roosevelt was the president of the America when the World War II begins. He passed permission to sell the war weapon. He volunteered the England Army because he wanted the war to finish quickly. This was my research of World War II's related people: Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Adolf Hitler. I hope information made your thoughts different. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Eunice, and today I will tell you about World War II leaders' life. First, I will tell you about Adolf Hitler. He was born in April 20th, 1880 in Braunau am Main of Austria, and he died on April 30th, 1945 in Berlin of Germany. His nickname was Der Führer, which means the leader. His speech skill was great, and he was one of the people who made Germany won a victory in the fourth stage. Second, I will tell you about Franklin Roosevelt of USA. His full name is Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and he was born in January 30th, 1882 in Hyde Park of New York, and his death was in April 12th, 1945 in Warm Spring of Georgia. His nickname was FDR, and he led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II as U.S. President. Third, I will tell you about Winston Churchill. His full name is Sir Winston Churchill, Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill, and he was born in November 30th, 1874, in Buckingham Palace, Woodstock, England, and he died on January 24th, 1965 in Hyde Park Gate, London, England. Hyde Park Gate, London, England. His nickname was Winnie, and he led England during World War II by Prime Minister. At last, I will tell you about Joseph Stalin. He was born in November 18th, 1878 in Gory, Georgia, Russia, and he died in March 5th, 1953 in Moscow, Russia. As dictator of the Soviet Union, Stalin extends full state control over the Russian people. So the conclusion is Adolf Hitler of Germany fight with Joseph Stalin of Soviet Union, Franklin Roosevelt of United States, Winston Churchill of United Kingdom. After research of World War II leaders, I can know more about World War II.
Okay, thank you.
The leaders during World War II. Hello, my name is Kyla. Today I will talk about the leaders during World War II. Do you know the leaders during World War II?
No.
The table of contents is first key figures and second detailed instructions. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. He served during the worst time in the history of the United States, including the Great Depression and World War II. Winston Churchill. He served as the Prime Minister of Great Britain from 1940 to 1945 and again from 1951 to 1955. He was a talented orator, giving mainstream speeches to boost national morale during the war. Adolf Hitler. He was a German politician who was the leader of the Nazi Party. Joseph Stalin. He was one of the greatest leaders of the former Soviet Union and General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, serving from the 1922 until his death in 1953. Big topic first is life, first childhood. Franklin Delano Roosevelt attended his first school, not in the US but in Germany. And Joseph Stalin grew up with numerous health issues as a child. It's interesting, Adolf Hitler was born in Easter Sunday. Second is education. Winston Churchill had a speech problem that affected his learning because that's funny. His tongue is short, and Adolf Hitler wanted to become an artist, but he became politics. Big topic. Second is leadership. First is military. Joseph Stalin launched a 5-year plan to change the Soviet Union. The first 5-year plan is the rapid industrialization of Russia, in the introduction of socialist farming and more. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was an active military leader. Second is politics. Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933, and Winston Churchill led Great Britain to victory in World War II. So I talk about the life and leadership of the leaders during World War II is Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, and Joseph Stalin. Then now you know who are the leaders during World War II better than before. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Eunice. Today I'll tell you about leaders during World War II. Contents. First is about Adolf Hitler. Second is about Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And third is about Joseph Stalin. And fourth is about World War II video. It's 2 minutes. Question: do you know leaders during World War II? First, I'll tell you about Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler is the person who made the World War II. He wanted to be an artist, but he couldn't. Second, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He went to Harvard University, and he went to his school in Germany, not in USA. Third, Joseph Stalin. He launched a 5-year plan. The first 5-year plan of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics was a list of economic goals. It was created by Joseph Stalin. and based on the policy socialism in one country. It was implemented between 1928 and 1932. As you can see, they were the influential leaders in World War II. I want you to learn about World War II, and I want you to learn something from my PowerPoint. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Amy. How much do you know about World War II leaders? There are some representative people: Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, and Joseph Stalin. I'm going to talk about their life. Table of contents: Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and conclusion. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the 32nd President of USA. He was born on January 40, 1882. As World War II loomed after 1938, with the Japanese invasion of China operation of Nazi Germany. He suffered from polio, but he won Germany, Italy, and Japan with Nazis. Next, I'll talk about Winston Churchill. He was born in November 30, 1874. He was appointed Prime Minister by George I. Surprisingly, when Adolf Hitler was young, he hoped to be an artist. But when he grew, he made World War II and killed many people. When he killed people, there were many disabled people. Lastly, I'll talk about Joseph Stalin. He killed many soldiers and people like Hitler, but he had a very good negotiation technique. So he was praised
diplomat. Like these people, there were very many leaders during World War II. I hope there isn't any war somewhere. Thank all the people who listened to my presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil. Today I will talk about the leader of World War II. Does anyone know who were the leader of World War II? No. There were Winston Churchill, Benito Mussolini, and Neville Chamberlain, etc. Table of contents. First, I will tell you about Franklin Delano Roosevelt's childhood and education. Second, I will tell you about Adolf Hitler's childhood and education. Third, I will tell you about Winston Churchill's childhood and education. Last, I will tell you about Joseph Stalin's childhood and education. Are you ready? Yes. Here it goes. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's childhood. At age 9, he attended his first school not in America but in Germany, where his parents were living. That's right, the president who led the United States during World War II went to school in the country he would later conquer. Education. Roosevelt's parents and private tutors provided him with almost all his formative education. Adolf Hitler's childhood. Interestingly, Adolf Hitler was born on Easter Sunday. He was always hit and punched by his father, and his father hit mother too. So when he grew up, he returned revenge mind to Jews. Education. When he was young, his dream was to become an artist. However, he had an insufficient academic background, so he failed the test, and he found that he didn't have talent. After this incident, he never dreamed to be an artist. Winston Churchill's childhood. Churchill was born to a politician, father Lord Randolph Churchill, and mother Lady Randolph Churchill, who was the daughter of an American millionaire. Education. Winston Churchill's military career began with admitting into Harrow School, and he showed a particular interest in English and history. Joseph Stalin's childhood. Initially, the Stalin family prospered, but Stalin's father became an alcoholic, which gradually led to his business failing and him becoming violently abusive to his wife and child. Education. At the age of 10, Stalin received a scholarship to the Korean Theological School. Now, thank you for watching my presentation.